Do you still smoke right now?
No, we never knew the song would take off like this. We just wanted to make a song. We knew like that it'd be a hit in Oakland. You know what I mean? We like, yo, we're gonna have a definite hit in Oakland, but we didn't know that the world would embrace it and love it like they do.
Yeah, it's a worldwide hit, man.
Appreciate all the fans, all the real weed heads out there that really smoke to this motherfucking song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get high to it and live their life by it. Period. So shout out to everybody that supported the album and support the single and still support the song. Through their heavy smoke movements. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Do you still smoke yourself right now?
I'm smoking as we speak.
I love that shit, man. I love that about you, man.
Smoking on some OG Purple Bubba, and I got some Triple OG I'm about to roll up next, man. So just smoking like records, my nigga. They had their motorcycles and shit. They rough riders. Well, this smoking like records. We got our weed at all times.
Right on,
life over here, baby.
Right on, man. So is that a part of your process when you sit down and write? Is smoking a big part of being creative and that kind of thing?
Fuck yeah. It ain't like I can't write, without smoking, but it does help a lot, because, when you smoke, you just vibe. You start thinking of so much other shit. It's like it opens your mind, literally, to other things that you would, when you were just sober, you weren't thinking about.
Yeah.
So I definitely try to smoke while I'm writing and while I'm on the mic. When I'm saying my rap, I'm smoking and blowing smoke as I rap. So, it's definitely a part of everything I do. I can't even drive the car without fucking smoking. I gotta go to the liquor store, man. I'm rolling up a blunt just to drive to the grocery store and, drive back. I gotta have a blunt for the road. Definitely. I can't even drive without smoking. So it's part of my life. Heavy.
How long? When did you start smoking? At what age did you start smoking?
My first little joint, because back in the 80s it was joints and shit. So my first joint was like in I say like 12 or 13. Fucking with my homeboy. He was living with his big sister and her boyfriend. They used to always smoke weed and shit. And had a little box. That's when motherfuckers used to use the shoebox.
Yep.
Had hella weed broke up in there with hella seeds and all that with the zigzags and shit. So, they was smoking one day and they let us hit it. Me and my homeboy Nate, And I was the whole shit about that is that I was so against it. Like, I hit the motherfucker and I went home high and got my ass whooped. So after that, I was so against the shit, and then I was living, in the situation in the projects to where I'm seeing dope fiends and, people's uncles and aunties be dope fiends and shit off crack. So, I'm going to school, petition against this shit, like, niggas are smoking weed. I'm like, nigga, that's a gateway drug, nigga. You're going to be a dope fiend, you're going to be a crackhead, you're going to be heroin, yada, 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 this, that, and the other. I was literally protesting against the weed movement after I hit the weed. I got my ass whooped that bad, like, so basically, around the 5 on it era, around the time when we got signed, to CNH, C-Note Records, like at 90, I say 90, 91, 92, I started smoking blunts. I think we was the first ones in Oakland smoking blunts. We was smoking King Edwards, and we was splitting the motherfuckers in half and rolling them up. That's before niggas got Phillies. One of my New York niggas that came to Oakland, and he taught us how to roll blunts. That's when niggas was on Zags.
Right.
So started rolling blunts in 91, 92 I met CNH, and that's when we just really started smoking outrageously, because CNH kept weed. Like the studio, he always had big ass Cheech and Chong joints. I'm talking about zigzag days. We would try to roll a blunt, but he wanted to do zigzag. So smoking heavy duty when I started this rap shit. Like, this rap shit really made me turn my weed game up, because it's part of the culture.
Yeah.
It's part of the rap culture. Marijuana and music, it all go hand in hand. So when I start doing music, I start doing more marijuana. It start becoming part of the lifestyle, But before that, I was just, off and on smoking, and before then, I was protesting against this shit. Like, that's a gateway drug. So it's crazy how protesting to be the nigga that smoked the most.
It won you over, right? It won you over.
Oh, man, shit, man. I just started going through so much stress, man. I lost my mom. I lost my dad, right when we got our deal as the Luniz, So that really had me smoking, Literally, like, right when we got our deal in 93, I lost my mama to a house fire. '95 when 5 on it dropped. I lost my father like 3 months before it dropped, so I was depressed. I had to smoke, just to cope with life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
To deal with my issues I was